Okay, as a continuation of my last video, one other thing that you should do is check the span of the meter to make sure it's calibrated properly. Now, as you can see, or kind of see on this one, it's calibrated to 100 inches. That's what this one was programmed to be, the range. And then it's also written on there. So the proper way to check the calibration is you're still hooked up with your fluke meter in series and you have your 4 milliamps, and this is the communicator connections that come over to this communicator. Next thing you have to do is get on the high side of the meter, and you can see right there it's marked with an H, and right there is marked with an L. So you need to have it blocked in. You need to take and vent the low side. You're going to open the high side also. You're going to make sure if you have a manifold that the equalizing valve is closed. Then you're going to take a pressure pump. Sorry, I'm working by myself now. We have these stabs, they go right in and they seal up. If not, this is a 1/4 inch NPT fitting, and you can take that out and use a compression fitting or something over to it. Now you want to connect your pressure meter to it. Want to check your zero on your pressure meter before you hook it up. Okay, right now this pressure meter is on PSI. I'm going to change it to inches of water. I'm going to zero it. Now I'm going to connect on. And you can see just by connecting on, it caused the inches to come up. So the best way to do this is you can vent it and then make sure everything's zero. That's reading 0. That's reading 4 milliamps, so everything's 0. Equal it. Okay. Now, we're just going to take it up, and we're going to take it up a little at a time. We'll go to 25 inches of water, and I should be reading 8 milliamps. Make sure everything's sealed up because it's leaking a little bit. Okay. This is not calibrated for 100 inches. Let's see what it is calibrated for. It is calibrated for 100 inches. Sorry about that. So now I'm at 75 inches, and it's possible the calibration of this is off. Okay, and basically it's pretty close. I'm at 100 inches, 0.6. It probably has some delay into the program where it does some averaging. You can see we're at 20.05 milliamps, which is 100.3%. It's still just a little over. Go to here. So everything's kind of jiving up. It's just a little slow to react. It probably has some delay built into it. Again, we'll go down to 0. You can see it's coming down a little slow. We vent it. Let's see what happens. And there you go. Vented, it's pretty close back to 0. And that's how you check the span. I know this video is a little wonky with checking the span because I'm doing it one-handed. But you should check your span too if your total readings are off.